Big up the Mandem. Welcome back to Pitch Picks. Today is our match week 11 preview, but we also had some Champions League games that we need to get into. And Rudy, look, we're all your father. We're all your father.
Now we're doing this.
Yo, Daddy. Hat trick.
Yeah.
Get thrashed 4-1.
Yeah. Get smothered 1-0.
Amarimba.
I mean, getting smothered 1-0 with 40.
Ruben. Oh, wait.
What do we have here?
Yeah, where's Za?
What is this?
Guess who's back?
Oh, my God.
again.
Jackson Michael is back on the show.
Jackson's back.
Jackson
Yeah,
Michael
go
is
Friends.
back. Jackson Michael, how are you feeling?
Oh, I love Jackson.
Not good. Me neither, brother. Right there with you.
All right, I mean, we can't just let Rudy off the hook because Jackson Michael came back. You got to defend yourself. 4-1. Like, yeah, Arsenal lost on the road to Inter Milan. Great, cool.
Yeah,
but you got thrashed.
We lost to Sporting on the road. Like his last game.
Ruben.
Sorry, oopsies. Fuck him. And it was his last game. The tifo of him before the game was like the size of Texas.
Obrigado.
Yeah. I can't. He's a great coach. I can't wait to see you ruin it.
No.
Yeah, we got spanked.
Tides are changing.
We got spanked. You know, it is what it is. The first half of the game, we were good. We had control of the game. Phil Foden. In Champions League is Phil Foden, and then the Premier League, I don't even know who.
Jill Foden.
Yeah, he's Jill Foden. So it was good, and then all of a sudden in the second half, it was just like before you blinked, it just all fell apart. That counterattack, it was a nice counterattack. They got a goal, and then we had a penalty, and then two penalties, and then also Erling Haaland missed a penalty. First of all,
stay humble, eh?
It's a classic. Oh no, it ditto to you too, brother.
Stay humble, eh?
On to you.
Stay humble, eh?
Yeah.
Circuit breaker malfunction in the.
Well, first of all, that just wasn't a pen, so I look at that as a ball don't lie.
Amen.
It just wasn't, but. It just is what it is. You sort of, fall apart. But I am happy to say one thing. First time we've lost 3 games since April 2018.
You're happy to say that?
Yeah, you know why, Maresh?
What?
Last time that happened was the Centurion season. 100 beans in the Premier League. So it's brewing, baby. A little. You know what my favorite saying
That's
is?
a nice thing to tell yourself.
One of my favorite sayings is never waste a perfect crisis. And our biggest issue is that we win so fucking much, you never get motivation. It's like, why even do this anymore? Yeah. Now we have sort of like, all right, we got to get the ship right. But yeah, we got spanked. It was unfortunate. But with the new Champions League format, I'm not worried about that. We need to make a January signing. That much is clear. Without Rodri, yikes.
You guys suck.
Middle of the field is like
it's a highway.
Yeah.
It's like Wagyu, dude. You cut through that shit like nothing. And yeah, dude, fuck. But I'm
Jackson
hoping
fucks with it. Jackson liked what he saw.
Yeah, so you know what? We got money. We sold Julian Alvarez. We had money even before that. We got funds.
You have unlimited money.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's use that unlimited money glitch. I'm thinking Bruno Guillermez. That's going to be 100 schmil. Guimaraes, whatever. I don't know. Real Madrid probably is not going to let go of Tukameni or Camavinga. That's 100 schmil.
Chouameni's available.
He's available, and I heard Liverpool's going for him. But hey, man, come over to the blue side. You know what I'm saying?
Come over for 6 months of pep. Love it.
And they have been looking at this dude. I didn't really know much about him. Apparently, they're going to try to get Samuel Ricci from Torino, who's like more of an attacking midfielder. I don't know much about him. Also, Zubamendi would be nice, or Joshua Kimmich. So yeah, we need to make some signings. Jamal Musiala has been like in the mix forever. We need a KDB replacement because his groins are fucked. So yeah, shit's kind of sideways, but I'm still all right. It's early.
Bro, shit ain't sideways. It's upside down. You lost to Tottenham, Bournemouth, and Sporting. Like you said, your midfield's a highway or Wagyu. Everyone cuts through it. I genuinely believe, and I'm not even trolling, I genuinely believe this is the beginning of the end for you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys finished 4th.
That's a crazy take.
That is crazy. That is absolutely.
As much as I would love it, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Who are the 3 teams ahead of them?
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't, they're finishing 4th. You guys are on the back page.
Forest.
All right.
Arsenal /Villa.
Right.
City.
He's making some sense.
Yeah.
He's making some sense.
I had to get you on.
I had to get someone on board on the ship with me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
Actually, Fortis.
What you on, Za?
Or-
I mean, Jackson.
Fortis.
Yeah.
Jackson was thinking maybe he wants to jump on the fourth boat with you, but then Jackson thought again, and that's crazy.
Can you pick him up on the mic? Can you hear him?
I'm actively doing everything I can to pick up
Yeah.
Jackson.
Okay, Jackson.
So Jackson will do it a little bit louder next time, I think. But it's kind of hard for Jackson to keep doing this. Because Jackson's voice, I don't know what the hell. I think he's got a kind of a cold. His voice is already broken.
Yeah.
I can't tell if this is your white people voice or your Michael Jackson voice.
It's Jackson Michael.
Jackson Michael.
I'm gonna sit that question out.
Also, you can't be coming at me, dude. We're in the same boat.
Why not?
You're fuck too.
Yeah, that's why I could talk shit, because I've seen shit, and now I see your team is also shit. Like, I can identify shit. If I was better than you, that means I would know what good football
Takes
looks
one to
like.
know one. Takes
Yeah.
one to know one.
So, like, Arsenal.
If you finish ahead of us in the table, I'll pierce my nipples.
I did put 100.
Oh,
Well, no, that's
flip
a
it.
bet.
Flip
Shake that. Shake that.
Deal.
Yep, done.
I'll pay.
Rudy was just looking for an excuse to pierce.
I can't ever make any kind of bet because everyone's like, "Oh, you just is gonna look cool doing it." I don't want to pierce my nipples. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, I did. I'll pay for it because I have a $100 future on Forest to win the league to win 15 grand.
Yeah.
So that I'll contribute to that fund.
There's a certain amount of like, okay, like Man City's down. There is the Nottingham Forest finishing above us in the table. That I cannot.
Listen, I don't know why you guys are like in disbelief. We have a guy who's got a $15,000 ticket open. I've been being overtly nice to Chief, so when that $15K, if it hits his bank account,
We're all going.
Maybe you'll
remember-
finally get a signing
Guys.
bonus for
Right.
all the work you do.
Guys.
No, I'm just like, maybe he'll take me out to dinner. I don't know.
Oh no. We're all flying to Nottingham together for the parade. That's what we're doing.
I'm actually in on that. That'd be tight.
Yeah,
I'm going, but I don't know if Jackson
Michael.
Michael can go. Jackson Michael can go.
Jackson Michael will be there. Jackson Michael just heard that Za can't be there. Za won't be there. He has other oblos during then.
But Jackson Michael will come.
Jackson Michael will definitely be there.
Hell yeah, Jackson.
Well, you're not the only team that lost Champions League, Rudy. Arsenal yet again loses 1-0. They have what does this say? 2 wins in their last 5. Thank God we played Shakhtar and Preston, or we might not have a win in our last 5 or last 3. This team sucks, Za. I hate to break it to you, and I think you know this deep down inside. I mean, Jackson Michael, but this team sucks. They have no identity. They have no offense. There's no one on the team that you could point to and be like, "Yep, that's our guy. Like he could go get us a goal."
Every team playing Arsenal looks completely comfortable the entire time.
Because there's no threat on offense. They do the same
Get it to
thing
Saka,
every time.
Saka out wide.
Saka
Saka
and
dribbles a
Martinelli.
little bit and he whips it in,
Cross,
and someone else heads it away.
They had 47 crosses. 47 crosses, 0 goals. The set piece, the corners, dead. All that rubbish is done. This team, as of right now, sucks. And the people saying Arteta out are starting to have a case.
Yeah, I mean, I want you guys to look at the sheet I printed out. I gave one to everybody. We're just going to do
thank you, Chief.
a little blind resume.
I love a game.
Okay.
So manager A,
Okay.
net spend $712 million. I did convert that from pounds, so that's millions. We're in dollars. We're in America.
How many over the course of how long?
Since 2020.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Both managers since 2020?
Yep.
Okay.
Average table finishing position 4.4.
Okay.
Trophies 2. Manager B. So that first manager A was the second highest spend. Manager B was the third highest spend in that time frame.
Okay.
Average table position finishing is 5th with 1 trophy. Which manager would you rather be?
I think it's tough, but it comes down to the trophies. Now, not knowing what the trophies are kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm saving money with manager B. I'm pretty much in the same spot in the table. That 0.6 isn't doing anything for me. But the 2-to-1 trophy thing, that might have weight depending on what the trophies are.
Okay.
I think this is a trap, but just off statistics, like spending that much money, you just get results, dude. I don't care. So, yeah, better finishing position, more trophies. Manager A.
Okay.
Manager B.
Okay. Maresh?
Yeah, I'm going manager A every day of the week. I take trophies if I got to spend money to get there, and better average finishing position.
Yeah.
I like that.
So manager B is Mikel Arteta. Manager A is Eric Ten Hag.
Interesting.
Damn. I got some other.
No. Wait, Mr. CNN. Did you purposely go back to 2020 so the average in finishing position
I had
skew towards Arsenal?
I had a volunteer producer send me some stats.
The devil himself.
Yeah, shout out Dan White. I have another stat.
Oh, it wasn't
for
you.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
Yeah, I have another stat for you guys. The Arsenal do.
Wait. Jackson Michael just heard a little something interesting. Who are you working with?
What do you mean, a guy named Dan White?
Who?
You don't know him.
Dan?
Yeah, you don't know him.
Okay.
Actually, you have met him, but you might not remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
All right, Zaw came back in to say never mind.
I thought it was. I heard Dan Rappaport, who's a Manchester United.
Oh, no.
That would have sent me off the.
So
that
how
would've
about
sent
this
me off the
one?
rails.
How about this one? Arsenal duo Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber both registered a worrying statistic in the Gunners' draw against City. Havertz played the entire match, failed to complete a pass, while Timber was unable to have a pass completed for the entire 92 minutes. So you had two guys in your lineup who didn't complete a single pass in an entire fucking game
You're telling me Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber did not complete a pass
against City.
Like,
This is
City? Oh, that's old. Yeah.
Still
It's still jarring.
jarring.
Yeah,
It was
very
the
bad.
first time.
And by the way, we were winning that game for 97 minutes and 45
It
seconds.
was the first time outfield players since 2003-2004 season played over 89 minutes of a Premier League match and were unable to complete a single pass.
Dude, since Bush era?
Yeah, Bush era, dude. That's like an unbelievable stat. So I know it's from the City game. It has to be brought up. So we're talking about they've been broken for the last week or so, 10 days when these all these losses. It's been going back further than that.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
I mean,
Arteta out, dude. Arteta out.
Are you saying this to get a reaction out of Jackson Michael here?
Jackson Michael.
Or no, like genuinely, Chief, in your core, you think it's Arteta out?
I think they look very broken right now. Yes, I do. And I think that the stats line up where Ten Hag is held to a different standard than Arteta.
Well, that's because we finished second in the league the last two.
Yeah, but you also had years where you finished 8th and you only have one trophy to speak for.
winning second isn't an accomplishment. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh
finished
my
second
God,
in the league.
you fucking rat! Shut up.
What have you? What have
Like
you done?
we barely lost the league the last 2 years. That's why he's there.
I don't
I'm not
care. You
saying it's a
lost it.
flex. You've been mid-table for the last 2 years. That's why he
I don't
sucks.
care.
That's why you
care.
sacked
I'm
him.
not running around saying we're the best team in the
Who?
world.
I haven't said that. I
You guys
just
think you're Real Madrid. You all think you're
who
Real
the fuck
fucking
is
Madrid.
we? Who is
you all
we?
do.
Who's we?
You
Not
Arsenal
I.
fans, yes. Go
Not
on the
I.
internet for 5 fucking minutes. It's everywhere. You thought you were going to go least goals conceded in the league this year. You thought that you were going to go undefeated this year. You probably were saying you would go Centurion. And now it's Arteta out. Half your fan base wants your manager out. So yeah, it is funny for everyone.
I didn't say it wasn't funny.
It's funny for me.
Hold on. He doesn't just get to scream and act like he's right. The reason why Hogg got sacked is because you've been mid-table. Correct? We finished second, which gave us optimism. We were a couple points off the league back-to-back years. That's why he has his job still. If Arsenal finished 8th the last 2 years, he would have been
He
sacked.
already did that.
You finished 8th.
When he first got there.
Finished 8th twice.
He did the same thing Ten Hag did.
Okay, but did Arsenal not improve the next 2 years?
If Ten Hag was given the time, we don't know what could have happened.
Okay, but he wasn't, so cry about it.
What Chief was saying was that Ten Hag was held to a higher standard than Mikel Arteta.
Correct.
So do you think Arsenal managers should always be held higher?
I think if you're one of those,
Aren't you Manchester United?
No, you guys have a history of sticking with the manager until you run them out, and like you did it with Wenger. He overstayed his stay at Arsenal, and to the point where a legend was begged by fans to be kicked out of the club.
And it was the right move.
That's not what you want to do to a legend. Like, imagine if United fans were asking for Fergie's head.
imagine if no one was asking for Fergie's head and you still kicked him out of the club. Yeah. You kicked him out of an ambassador role, which is fucking insane.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think the call's coming from inside the house. Yeah.
Jackson Michael.
Yeah, no,
enjoyed
you
that.
can't talk.
Jackson
You're a
Michael
fucking
Zaw enjoyed
you're a
that.
revolving door.
What do you mean? You don't even have any legends to talk about.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
one.
Pep Guardiola,
Okay,
legend.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
all I'm saying is you went back to the preseason of our expectations, and yes, we thought we'd be the best team in the Prem. I will give you that. But for the last 3 weeks on the show, I have been very adamant that this team sucks.
yeah. Here's the thing about that too, that if there was ever a year for you guys to win it, it was
It's this year.
Yeah. Tough.
Za, speak.
All right, Jack.
No, I want Za.
I'm not.
I want Za. I can't have a full.
Jackson's Michael's voice broke.
I mean, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I can't show my face in public. This team is ruining my life. I literally am going from this office to my apartment. I had bocce yesterday. I had to skip bocce. I've been doing bocce ever since it started. Ever since the start of the season for bocce, I've been going every single Wednesday night. But because we lost on a Wednesday afternoon, that ruined the rest of I was mentally not on this planet. I had to cancel bocce. Arsenal is now creeping way too much into my life. I want to be able to take this mask off and actually be proud to show off my face, but my fucking team will not back me up.
You got to have Jackson Michael on the sub list for bocce.
It's absolutely insane.
You got to keep living.
You know how
Za.
down someone has to be to miss a bocce match?
Bro, the only I was just thinking about it as you guys were ranting here. The only place I will tell you this, the only place you'll probably see me see my face in public in the city of Chicago is at the Barstool office, on my walk to the train station, on the actual train that I go on to, my station stop, in my apartment building, in the fucking Whole Foods next to where I live, where I go pick up 1 or 2 groceries. I don't have a Costco run due anytime soon, so you won't see me in Costco. I've listed literally everywhere you'll see me in the city of Chicago because of this fucking team.
So most places.
No, I can't even go out. I can't even go out. I can't even
Za
go for
just
a drink.
named everyone's Monday through Friday routine.
Well, true. That's all Monday through Friday, but that's going to be my
I have
weekend
to live
too.
my life the same way I always do, but now I'm sad doing it.
No, but this includes the weekend. This includes the weekend.
Okay.
It's absolutely, it's ruining. Then the actual game itself, I mean, if I'm trying to be as fair and objective on it, I honestly don't know what we got to do. I'm very upset at the result. We were very unfortunate. That is true, but at the same time, we need to start we've been needing to start executing. We failed to execute, so that's on them. That's what they fall on. Like, yeah, I feel sorry that. Yeah, should we have won that game? Yes. I mean, we had chances. That fucking Marino penalty. That's a penalty when he gets punched. When he gets punched in the head by Jan Sommer. You can't just fucking give someone a concussion. You come in with 2 fists and give someone a concussion when you slightly just touch a ball. You can't do that. You can't fucking do that. And then the Marino penalty. What the hell is he meant to do? What is he meant to do in that case, bro? It's like a human is not a statue. When you go in, you move your hands so you balance. So you balance your body. What, they want him to go in like this?
Natural.
I agree.
It has to be a natural
stretching.
position.
The hand was in a natural position. It wasn't extended this way. He was literally stretching because he's stretching to get the ball, touches his hand.
Stretching to get the ball.
Of course, because it's Arsenal, it gets given as a penalty.
Za, I'm not going to let you turn this into a ref show.
And it's fucking unbelievable.
But like UEFA always is crazy with pens. If there's even like the slightest inclination of a pen.
Well, when
That doesn't
when
make it right,
Havertz
though.
or Mourinho got fucking double
Why
fisted
did-
to
why
the
did
back
they
of the
give
head
that
by
as-
John
why did they
Jones,
give
he
that
didn't
as
get a
VAR?
PK.
Because he got the ball and they protect keeper.
He hit his
not
head
how.
first.
That's not that was a foul.
That is never a penalty. The only time I can remember a keeper getting a penalty given was Onana. Like, it never happens.
Ederson's
They-
pretty good at it.
They protect keepers.
Yeah.
That should have been a penalty. But anyway,
It's never a penalty.
on the actual players, Trossard out. Get him out. He's fucking useless right now. Get him on the bench. Anyone but Trossard. Jesus, another one. Get him out. Actually, the
That's your
whole
striker.
attack, except for Saka. If you play in that front line from Partey up, if you play there, except for Saka on the right, underperforming.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them are underperforming. That is what is costing.
I
I
don't
think
know.
They are missing-
Martinelli played a good game.
Martinelli puts in effort, but effort isn't good enough. We need quality. We need the quality now. Put in good game, providing results. It's a results-driven business. We need people that provide results. Haaland is not a good player, but guess what? Haaland is guaranteed to bang in the ball. He banged it in 50 times last season. That is what we want. I don't care what.
Well, we don't have that on this team.
Which is what they need to fucking figure out very fast.
Yeah.
Which is what they need to fucking figure out very fast. And how we've regressed. That's what I'm saying. It's unfortunate that we're not executing results-wise. How we've regressed this bad is crazy. Like, that game should have been won. 40 crosses. That's insane. You're doing the same shit that you just can't get it in. It's frustrating. We had double, triple their shots and none. Gabriel off the line. Like, nothing is going in, and I just don't understand why. And it has me fucking with this stupid-ass face mask that keeps going into my eyelids because I can't fucking take it off and show my face until this fucking team wins. I'm done with Arsenal.
Would you be opposed to starting Jesus and having him and Odegaard do the press?
I don't want to see Jesus at the club right now.
Really? I think him and Odegaard back doing that press that they did last year would be great for us.
If he can,
because Havertz is a sitting duck.
If he can
if he doesn't get served up properly in the box, there's no creativity.
If he can do that, then great. Why hasn't he fucking been doing it? He started this last game. He started 2 games ago. Like, dude, start performing. Like, you can't be leaning on Odegaard saying that, I only perform when Odegaard is there. That's not how it works. Odegaard's going to be injured for the entire season. You're going to keep saying that, I can only perform when Odegaard's there. If you're a good player, fucking play well. Jesus is on almost 200,000 pounds a week. He is our number 9. He has the Arsenal number 9 jersey on his back. And that guy is worse than a bench fucking striker at this moment. He is worse than a bench striker. People chased Eddie Nketiah out of this club.
How do you bring it back to Eddie? He hasn't fucking scored, so he's as useless as everyone else on the fucking team.
They're not using him
Show me Jesus' goal.
Show me Eddie's.
Show me Jesus' goal.
Show me Eddie's.
Show me
Eddie's. Show me Eddie's goal.
Jesus makes double of what Eddie does. Jesus is the starting striker. Jesus is meant to be scoring 30 fucking goals a season. And here you are asking me, show me fucking Eddie? You're asking me for fucking a backup striker goals?
You just said Jesus is a backup striker.
Jesus is the Arsenal number 9. He's playing like a backup striker. He is Arsenal's starter. He is our main striker. He's meant to be scoring 20-plus goals, but the fucking guy has not scored in almost, Lord knows how fucking long.
How much money does Kai Havertz make a week?
I'd be happy to look that up for you.
Look that up for me.
Also, Kai Havertz really isn't playing striker for you.
He kind of is.
He's playing a weird false.
He's like a hybrid, like false 9. He's not really playing striker.
I think I killed Jackson Michael, by the way.
The position he was meant to play. He's meant to play in an 8.
Last time he scored against Leverkusen on August 7th. Oh, club friendly. My bad. Sorry. Preston, October 30th.
Hey, that was a big win. That was our last win, actually.
Wait, that was a big one?
Yeah, we needed the win.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's Carabao Cup season, baby. Let's get our trophies up.
Like 4 weeks ago, you were just like, United win in the Carabao Cup, score 7 goals.
I'm back in on Carabao.
Havertz is making $14.5 billion a year.
You said billion?
Yeah, he's making
billions, dude.
14
I was going to say, you're smoking
Millions.
dicks.
Millions. 14.5 million per year.
Divide that by 52 to find out his weekly.
Yeah.
I got it.
I hate how
278,000.
Okay, so he is making more than Jesus. And he's starting in his
You can't laugh at wage bill.
I know, but that's crazy for Havertz.
He's making more than Jesus.
Again, I don't know why you're doing this. You're missing the whole fucking.
I'm not missing your point.
You're missing the whole point of this argument.
Was Kai Havertz not our striker last year?
Kai Havertz is not a striker. He's playing striker. We didn't buy Kai Havertz.
Okay, but he was.
I'm not.
According to what I've heard, was he not useless until we moved him to striker? Was he useless before we moved him to striker?
Again, it's failing upwards. Okay. Jesus came as Arsenal's number 9. He was given Arsenal jersey, the Arsenal number 9 jersey. He came on a main striker salary. He is on the bench because he is not performing well. Jesus is meant to be our main number 9. The reason why Havertz is playing striker is because Jesus is not fucking playing well. That is why.
Okay, so if you're, what do they call that shit in the Prem? Sporting operations. What's Edu's title that?
Director of football operations.
If you're the director of football operations, right? It's the January transfer window. What are you doing with Jesus? Like, how do you sell him?
If I'm the sporting director at Arsenal, a lot of these guys
You're on the phone to the Saudi league.
A lot of these guys would have been gone a long time ago, which is why Edu's useless.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of tweets saying, Trossard, thank you for last season. You better get ready to speak Arabic, buddy.
Damn.
That's
tough. That's tough.
Trossard. So that's not my take on Trossard. Trossard is not. He's a
super sub.
He's being played, and Trossard doesn't even play. It's the Jesus is the one that's really fucking driving me nuts because he is the one that was expected to score 20 or something. I mean, we knew we were buying a winger, but we bought him as a striker. He was expected to score 20 or something, and this guy just hasn't delivered.
All right.
true, honestly.
Yeah.
Next thing I want to talk about, because all I do is read comments. Talk about the Reds. Talk about Liverpool. Well, here's your fucking glazing. You guys won 4-0. Congrats. You're the best team in the Prem. You look like a force. I don't know what else you want me to say about your club to satisfy you guys. I really don't. Like, you guys are good. Mo Salah's great. I love fucking, what's his name? Luis's Diaz song. It's a fucking banger. Like, you guys are good. And you won 4-0 and you're on top of the Prem.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up because I have an immense amount of respect for Liverpool. You know, as a City fan, we kind of just do an orgy every time we play each other. It's fun. They're good, dude. They're really good. Like, their midfielders, like, unlike ours, attack. Everyone looks threatening. Luis Diaz. Like, they're not even playing Andy Robertson as a starter right now, and Tsimikas is doing fine. Kelleher is a backup to arguably one of the best goalies in the world, and he made, like, 2 sick double stops. They just look really good. So, fuck.
Diaz hat trick.
Yeah. It's like
Quality side.
Only Premier League team still perfect in Champions League as well.
yeah. Leverkusen isn't what they were. I think they've only like gotten points out of their last
Yeah.
like one result out of the last like 6 or something.
Yeah, the never losing name.
Never losing. Yeah, is yeah. But even with that, you still got to go out there and they pissed on them.
Bodied them in the second.
Yeah, they look really good.
So don't say we don't talk about Liverpool on this pod. We just spent the whole 3 minutes glazing you guys.
We
so I
talked a
don't
lot
care.
about them like a month or so ago.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They just want to rub it in because they're
I
on
just
top, and then
can't-
when they drop down to fourth, they won't even care if we talk about
I just can't believe that. I never, when I got asked to do this podcast, never in a million years that I think that we would be in a dark place. We would be in the shadow realm, and Chief would be like like that.
He's the son of the pod.
And Forrest is rolling.
I love this show. I love this show.
I
dude.
never once would have thought of that. And in a weird, like, fucked up way, it's kind of like
It's awesome.
it's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I don't want to spend too much time on the Champions League because we are a Premier League show, but when it comes to sticking up for our guys, Christian Pulisic and AC
Dude,
Milan,
yeah.
3-1 at the Bernabeu.
He gets better and better.
Unbelievable. Zom might come out for this one.
Jackson Michael, since this is now foreign territories,
Oh,
Jackson
I
Michael
think I
can
know
now
where he's going to go with this.
Zom's pulling out his phone.
Wait, where are the stats? There's a stat that I saw. I wish I can find that number. Where the fuck?
I don't think you're allowed to say that word in the Jackson Michael.
Sorry. Where's the Madrid game? Shimone. Where's the Madrid game? Where? Shit. How do I find it? Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, shout out
it-
Christian Pulisic. God bless him. God bless
Real Madrid
America.
are in a bad place.
By the way, before we get into that, it was election day,
Yeah.
election night. Pulisic putting balls in the back of the net, setting people up. And then what's his name?
If I
The dude
voted that
claims
night, he would've
Canada,
been my
born in
write-in.
Brooklyn, scored. It was the Americans were balling on election night.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Big day, dude. Big day.
Yeah. America's back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Real Madrid, dude. They look weird and goofy. Militao is like running all over the field.
It's not the back line you need to criticize. It's the fact that
Mbappe.
Mbappe was maybe the
Yes!
worst signing in the history of Real
Yes!
And he was free.
Preach!
Oh, no, I wouldn't go that far. I see all the Arsenal fans saying he should have come to Arsenal. He was.
He should have.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be in the same conundrum. He's
No,
not a
no,
nine.
no, no,
He's not
no,
a nine.
He
Well,
should have.
well, he would've played at
He would have
the left.
replaced Martinelli. We need to replace
Yeah.
Martinelli too.
I do agree that he clearly does need to be on the left. And he had, I think, like 8 shots. I've been watching the highlights of Real Madrid. I don't know what's going on. Like, he's getting chances. They're just, like, not going in.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck.
That trio of Vinny, Mbappe, and Bellingham just can't work. It will not work.
That's
That trio.
Mm-hmm.
That
You've
can't
got-
work because you've got a guy who played in a false 9 last year, which is why he got all that PR.
Yeah.
And he played exceptionally well in that role. Now he's not able to do that. He's getting too far up. They're so caught up there, and then they're not three-fourths of them aren't tracking
You got
back.
3 guys that don't defend.
Dude, Vinny's the second goal, I think, where Tukanemi passed it, like there was like it's like a mellow play. and
Tchouaméni.
No,
Tchouaméni.
don't correct him. I love the way he says
It's
it.
not exactly an easy name.
I love the
Tchouaméni passed, like Vinny came towards the ball, he passed it to him, it got intercepted, and Vinny just didn't move and just walked, and then they went on an attack and scored. It was crazy.
They're hands on the hips FC right now. Like they got
Yeah.
3 guys that just sitting there, and then they just wait for the ball to cross the halfway line to like turn themselves on. It's like it's fucked up. Like I don't get it.
Did you see Vinny try to do that bicycle kick in the box?
Yeah,
That was
well,
unbelievable.
they're calling him the fall on the floor.
Yeah,
Fall on the
he did. Did you see that?
No, I
It was
missed
crazy. So like a ball came in across. It was a long cross. He recovered it, and he did this turn that like took my breath away. Like it was honestly fucking insane how quickly he turned, and then he tried to do a bicycle kick and just missed the ball. It was crazy. It was like the best play I've ever seen mixed with the worst play.
I have a question on behalf of the haters.
Oh, sorry. I have a.
Actually,
No,
fuck it.
real
now
voice,
because
son.
now it's I did.
Fucking
Sorry, fans. If you're annoyed by that, sorry.
You're having a hard time managing your
I'm
personality.
gonna stop the yeah. I'm gonna stop the bit.
Yeah.
But I have a question for the haters, by the way. And it's a unique situation, which is why I think this conversation really hasn't come up that much yet, because he really didn't come with a big transfer thing, because it was more of that end of contract free transfer thing with Mbappe. But if he had come in for the 100 mil or 150 mil, whatever that he was meant to come in for, after his first 2 games, after his first game or 2 of not scoring, the burners would have been turned on high.
Yeah.
The burners would have been turned on high. The vultures, it feels like I'm the only one circling. So my question to the people is, when does this?
When does the hate come out?
Yes. Like it's been 10. How many games are we into the season? It's like 10 games already, and this guy's been a bum for 10 games, bro. You guys cooked Declan Rice. His first start, after his first game, you started cooking Declan Rice. Mbappe is just there, and you're just leaving. Maybe I'm not part of the Madrid Twitter world. He's getting cooked.
Might be a language barrier.
Yeah,
thing.
maybe he's getting cooked in Spanish, and I ain't seeing it. But from the English speakers that watch Madrid, I ain't seeing shit coming from them.
Yeah, I think we might need to consult our mandem leg on
Yeah.
that one. But it's bad, and it's a sad state for Real Madrid fans, because all they've done is just dunk
Flex.
on Barcelona
Yeah.
for years since Messi's left, and now
That's
history
literally the
repeats
only.
itself.
That's literally the only game that I saw him get heat. The El Clasico, which
Well,
I guess
yeah.
it makes sense that is the game and all that.
Yeah.
But bro,
But yeah,
10 games.
Now the agent press is coming out saying Mbappe's not happy at Real Madrid, and it's like, no shit, he's not scoring goals. He's not selected to be in the France national team.
He took himself out.
Yeah.
That's on him.
Yeah.
And then now that too, bro. I don't want to see him on no Ballon d'Or. I don't want to see on no Ballon d'Or list whatsoever
It's
going
a long
forward.
season. He could turn some stuff around.
He's
I
skipping
agree.
France. He's
Right
skipping
now-
France.
Right now, I agree with you.
He's saying no to France.
I love how Zaw's like our Gandhi, because on this show we preach we love hate, and you're just up here. Why is no one hating on this man?
No, yeah.
I think the only my think is the only reason is that he is so fucking good that like
It feels inevitable that
he'll turn it around.
It's starting to seem like he was in the Farmers League. He's
Dude.
now in a Spanish league. There's not that much
He
competition.
scored a hat trick in the World Cup final.
I understand, but like he's just not doing it in consistently.
Well, he did say, this was back a couple years ago,
International.
he was content at PSG because he only wanted to focus on big games. So you would have 1 or 2 games a year in France. You'd have the World Cup and you'd have Champions League. And that's all he really wanted to do. Now he has the grind. I agree the La Liga is not what the Premier League is. But I think it's like maybe that's part of the equation here. Like he's never had to go full effort for multiple games. And I think
that's a great
shows.
point.
He's
I don't
been
know,
the
dude. I disagree. Like seeing him play, like he's still getting chances, and it's not like the rest of the team is rolling. Like the whole team looks
Yeah.
weird, and it's like if you guys want to run Mbappe, if you're a Real Madrid fan and you want to run Mbappe out of town, be my fucking guest. That's fucking insane.
I'll take him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think that I get that he hasn't been as
I'll
good.
take him. I'll take him.
I will never die on the hill that Mbappe is like washed.
The
That's-
talent is there. I'll take him.
He's not going to go from playing at Real Madrid to Arsenal.
Why
He's
not?
already at the highest level. He's got to make
that-
it.
What's he doing
I
there?
love you guys. That ain't gonna happen.
That's not who has ever gone from Real Madrid to Arsenal?
Martin Odegaard.
Okay, cool. From the youth academy, right?
Yeah, that was
No,
like
he
100
was
years
Real
ago.
Madrid first team.
Yeah, I understand, but he wasn't going to get minutes there. He wasn't like if he was playing at the level
With
he
the
was
way
playing-
the way Mbappe's playing right now, I mean, by the end of the season, the guy won't be getting minutes too.
Yeah, well, I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think you can afford his transfer fee. That's all I'll say.
What do you think that is?
I mean, it's gonna go down. It's
No, it's in his contract.
He's got a release
I'm sure
clause.
he's probably got a
What's the
giant
release
release. I don't.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. The whole. I'm always a proponent for this argument. The whole Maresh, what Maresh is mentioning, that because it's Real Madrid, it's the best club on the world. You just go and just sit there. As a human, you want to feel, and this is part of the problem with Mbappe, right? Is he's used to being treated like the king. Now he's being treated like a commoner because guess what? He's now in a team of Galacticos, whereas he was the focal point at Paris Saint-Germain. Never usually used to get
that accent?
yeah.
That was nice.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Mbappe's release clause is $1 billion.
Yeah, and ain't
Yeah,
nobody,
you're gonna have to buy a shit ton of Arsenal grass from the
ain't
Emirates.
nobody paying that. But
That's a
again,
lot of
again,
keychains.
Again,
That's a lot of Arsenal
Maresh,
keychains.
again, you're saying that, but if you're Real Madrid, if the guy isn't performing, you're going to be paying big wages for a guy to sit on the bench?
Oh, he's
That's
never.
the thing.
He's
He's
not
never
going to.
sit on the bench.
Not.
They'll,
He's
they'll,
not.
they'll move off someone before they move off him.
Yeah.
Okay, so they should keep playing him. Keep playing the bum.
They will. I think they will keep playing in Mbappe.
But I'm always a proponent of you got to be playing, you got to feel loved kind of deal. So this whole like Saliba going to Madrid and just being another one, whereas being the main guy at Arsenal, I'll choose the Arsenal situation. With the trophies thing, yeah, it's for banter online and all that. That's what we talk about here on the podcast and all. But as a human, that's a job.
So confused right now.
No, I was just thinking
That's
about the
their job.
PSG thing. Like he wasn't like he had to go through hell with PSG. Like he had to like have a fucking meeting with the ultras. Like they were all over his shit.
Yeah, like Champions League when they never showed up, they got it. Like he got a lot of shtick for not getting.
Yeah, and then the whole drama of him leaving or staying, and then like with the board. So like he had to deal with some friction at PSG for sure.
Unfortunately, he's burned that bridge. You can't go back.
But Madrid, different level. I guess the Paris Ultras are crazy.
Oh, Madrid,
No, you're right.
Madrid will get
Madrid-
there. They still have that.
Yeah, they
confidence
will-
of we're fine.
Right.
But if this continues, and if like they're not winning, like if they lose again in the Champions League, I think you're going to head towards murky water.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
Madrid
sure.
fans don't play.
So you think Mbappe is untouchable at Madrid?
Compared to like Rodrigo could go, they could try and
Oh,
Rodrigo could go.
So
move
let's
him on
put
the-
it in reality. Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham.
Those three stay. I think Rodrigo's the one that they probably
Yeah.
get rid of.
Yeah. Or Chouameni.
I think Chouameni is a holding midfielder. I don't think he's part of the problem. He's already back playing his role.
Bro,
Yeah.
Vinicius second for battle. So you would get rid of a second for because that's the position.
I'm saying you keep Vinicius.
Yeah, you can't get rid of
You
him.
gotta move Rodrigo and ask Mbappe or Vinny to play on the right.
I don't think they get rid of any of them. They're gonna get rid of Ancelotti. but-
What if Mbappe?
play them as center forwards? I don't know, but like
Because he's no, Mbappe said he'll play anyway. What if he insists? Let's say he insists.
I don't.
You
I,
get
I
rid
don't,
of him.
I don't. What do you
Him or
say? I don't
Vinicius.
like to answer hypothetical questions.
True,
so,
true.
like,
But he has said. I think I saw a clipping. I don't know how real it was, where he said that he's like wants to play on the
Play.
left,
yeah,
which is fair because he's
we'll see.
That's his
We'll
position.
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the issue when people came in. Like when we talked about on this show, is that we were like, oh, what are they going to do with Vinny on the left and Mbappe?
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, well, they're just so good. Who gives a fuck? They'll be all right.
Turns out.
I've watched them. I've watched them a couple times. I don't know if you've watched them for a full game, bro. It's astonishing. The front three guys. Let's say this is the field going this way.
Yeah.
Half of let's say the penalty line from penalty spot to penalty spot, right through down
It's
here.
all left.
All three of them are
Yes.
literally there. All
Yeah.
three of them.
There's
the Heat
yeah.
All three of your front three are on that side. None of them are on that. Wide open on this side.
It is super left. You're
It's
right.
like it looked like I forgot what game it was. It looked like the guy. I forgot what game it was. The left back was so confused. He was
Vasquez?
the opposite. No, the opposition team.
Oh.
Left back.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
so confused because it was just space. He was like, "What do I do? Who do I mark? Tactically, what? It's like you know
Yeah.
you pick up off your opponent. So there's nothing there. He was like, "What do I do space wise?" And it was crazy.
Unreal.
Like, should I go over there too?
All right, let's get into this week's matches. This board is going to be very tough to bet, in my opinion. First game we got is Wolves at home against Southampton. Wolves is minus 105. The draw is plus 275. Southampton plus 260. I'll start with Chief.
Don't think, just throw. Wolves has more talent. They're at home. They will win that game.
Birdie.
Sorry, what game? I was looking at
Wolves,
stats.
Southampton.
Wolves Southampton. Yeah, I agree with Chief. Wolves shoved it up my hoop last week. So credit to them. And Southampton are just poopy.
Meh.
They're poop. So, yeah, Wolves. I'm with that.
So,
I lean Wolves here.
Maresh?
I'm actually I'm gonna bet the draw.
I was going to say, if you went Wolves, I was going to take the draw, so I guess I'll go with Wolves. Next game, we got West Ham at home against Everton. Good luck betting this game. West Ham plus 115, draw plus 245. Everton is also plus 245.
Good luck if you have to watch this game.
Everton's plus what?
Everton's plus 245.
And what's the draw?
Plus 245. It's the same.
Thank you.
Yep. I got nothing in this game. If anything, I'd probably take the over. I don't know what it is, but that's where I would lean. As for picking a side here, I guess go with the home team. I'll take West Ham at home. Zah, you got glasses.
Yeah, these are killing me. Draw. Everton. It's the Everton game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Draw for that, I think.
Rudy?
It's tough. Everton, also a team I shit on. They've gotten some results. And West Ham is just poop, too. I like the draw there, but I think just like juice-wise, I think Everton's got a little juice and plus 245. I'll go Everton. I think West Ham is like I don't get what they're doing.
Kudus back yet? Is he still suspended?
I think he had 4 games, so it might be.
Yeah.
Still suspended?
Let me look real quick.
I think he's still out.
My hunch is that he is.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to bet this one. I refuse to watch this one. I will probably take the draw plus 245.
All right, Maresh?
I think this is a draw. West Ham look like shit.
All right. Next game we got Brentford at home against the Kingslayers. Bournemouth. Brentford plus 150. Draw plus 255. Bournemouth actually the underdog in this game. Plus 165. For my gambling brain, you should bet. You should bet Brentford in this game. Because everyone's like, they just beat City.
Yep.
They just beat Tottenham. They drew Villa. They're in form. Brentford just got their heart ripped out by Fulham. And yet they're still the underdog in this game. I think Vegas or whoever sets soccer lines, I don't know, is begging you to take Bournemouth. So for that reason alone, I'm taking Brentford plus 150.
Yeah, this smells like the game last week where we both bet Villa and we're like, this is a stinky line. I can't figure it out, but like, don't think about it too much. And I went the wrong way. I'm with you this week on Brentford.
Rudy.
Yeah, I agree. I did that. We both fell into the same trap. And I think that
I'm on the other side.
smart. But my opinion on it is that Bournemouth is good against these like top teams because you can really like exactly what they're gonna do and you can like truly game plan for it, and it's sort of like you can like launch a counterattack and all that shit.
And no one's like expecting you to win the game,
right?
Like they are
Yeah.
now.
And like you know what they're gonna do, and you can if you can execute on counterattack, you will win the game. And like Brentford are a pretty good team. Like the Fulham game was heartbreaking, and they were outplayed by Fulham. But Brentford still has got players, and I think that Bournemouth, like weirdly against like somewhat equal opposition, is not going to have the same result. So
Yeah.
I think Brentford.
It's one of those games where it's like you have the ball. No, you have the ball.
Right.
And it's like both teams want to kind of catch the other team on the break. So there's going to be like a big feeling out period, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
So this might be like an under bet as well. But I'm going I wish he was on the other side.
Well, I'm doing that because I followed you down the Aston Villa rabbit hole, and I'm like trying to like now I'm starting to think in terms of like betting, which I clearly am still not. I'm still dyslexic in that department because I can't even sniff a win.
Yeah.
But that line to me, from what I've learned, is that like you go the oppo on that.
Yeah.
Zah.
Bournemouth to keep it going. To keep
You
the
think
run
they're
of
gonna win
dubs.
outright?
Yeah.
I like that.
They're going to win away.
Maresh.
Same thing. Hot hand. Ride them.
I feel like in footy that usually works a lot. Teams
They're in form.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a sticky line, but I think you got to ride the guys that are in form.
All right. Next game we got Crystal Palace at home against Fulham. Crystal Palace plus 165, draw plus 240. Fulham, road favorites, plus 160. Chief.
I think I'll go draw here.
Mm.
I don't really love either side. You know what? Just give me Fulham. Fulham's a better team.
Wow.
Palace can't figure it out. They still they're trying to play that 3-4-3, and it's just not like they don't have the personnel to do it the right way. So, give me Fulham.
I will say this: it is another London derby, so that adds something, and it is at Sellers Park, which we
Yeah.
underestimated
Yeah.
last time, so.
Right.
Rudolph.
Yeah, that was going to be my only question. On paper, I would have said Fulham because they do look organized, and I do enjoy watching them play. Like attacking wise, they have it figured out. Brentford really shouldn't have been in that game, and Fulham pulled it out. But Fulham was the better team. Now the only issue now is that it's at Crystal Palace, which is a difficult place to go, and it's a derby. So with that, I'm gonna go Crystal Palace on this one, honestly.
Za.
I've got family. I've got family on both sides of this game. This will be the game I'll be watching in this time slot. And my only thing to say about this game.
Here he goes.
This is the game. Eddie Nketiah breaks the duck.
Yeah, talk to him.
This is it.
You
I
mean
saw all you
Mr.
007. I saw all you 007 guys fucking running around the internet having a ball and all that. Enjoy it now. This is where your party ends. This is where the Eddie Nketiah streak starts.
Dude, I just realized this is kind of Spygate because we got Iwobi.
That's what I'm saying. Got
Yeah.
family on both sides.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about your actual family.
So did I.
That is my actual family.
So
That is
did
my
I.
actual family. Brother, those are guys I went to war for.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that he doesn't have real family.
Actually, yo, wait, hold on.
When he says he's got family.
Hold on. Every single one of these guys playing in this game, I have their jersey. Nketiah, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Reece Nelson.
Which
Damn.
one are you gonna wear?
All four.
Yeah.
First 20
layer
minutes.
up.
First 20
Yeah.
minutes.
I was gonna go from 175 to 225 in jerseys.
First 22 minutes, Eddie. Is next 22 minutes, Alex. The second half is gonna be fucking Emil and Reese.
I like Palace in this game, and I used to be a big Fulham guy. I'm just not seeing it on the attack for them. Palace had home in a derby. I think we all underestimated that last time. I'm taking Palace plus 165.
I'm going to go Fulham. Limbs after that. Come from behind win. Harry Wilson brace. That was awesome. I'm going to cash my bet last week, so I'm going to say Fulham will win because of that.
All right, next game we got Brighton at home against City. Brighton's plus 320, draw plus 310. City only minus 130. It's not every week where you get Manchester City at minus 130. Is this a trap line?
I don't think so. It's hard for me to even think about the line because I'm thinking about so many other things with City. Like, I don't even really care about the line because in my head, there's just City losing 4 in a row is unheard of. Like, that to me is unheard of, regardless of the situation, the injuries, the vibes, all that shit. Like, Pep doesn't lose 4 games in a row. I think the last time he did it was like 2015 at Bayern. So I just don't see a universe where that occurs. Having said that, at Brighton is not ideal,
No.
but Man City don't lose 4 in a row.
So you're going with City.
Duh.
Look, I don't think you're going to lose. I don't think you're going to win, though. That draw plus 310 is calling my name.
Give
I'm
it to
taking
me.
the draw.
Give it to me. I'm doing the draw as well.
I love this. I need this.
Za.
Yes. Feed me.
I will be the only one on the right side of history on this panel, and I'm going Brighton.
Wow. I mean, this,
The goals.
for the people listening, is a historic moment. City is on the board at minus 130. Chief is on the draw. I'm on the draw. Zaw is on Brighton. No one is taking Manchester City.
Except for Rudy.
That doesn't count. He's a City fan.
This is the Alamo, dude. I love it.
If you are listening at home, you should be hammering City responsibly right now. Unless Maresh is going to tell me something crazy.
What do you think? I'm fucking high? Fuck those blue Saudi bastards. They're not Saudi.
There it is.
Abu Dhabi. I'm going to join Za. Let's do
This whole panel, outside of the
Let's
one
go.
City fan,
Let's go goals. Come on, goals.
Where's the camera?
City's going to win 4-0 now.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend. Shout out Danny Welbeck. That is the only commonality. I don't claim Sylvester. Sylvester can go suck his. Actually, no.
Come on, you
Danny
goals. Do something for us. Do something for us.
I don't claim the other pagan too.
This podcast just
This-
guaranteed
yeah.
Man City 3 points.
This is like one of those situations where it's a win for me either way. City loses, Forest wins. We're within a point of them. You want to knock Brighton back down a peg as we pick up 3 more points. Either way is great.
You're already guaranteeing 3 points.
I like Forest this week, yeah.
All right, well, we're
We'll get
almost
to
there.
it. We'll get to it.
Next up, Liverpool at home against Villa. Liverpool minus 215, draw plus 400. Villa plus 500. Crazy line.
Yeah, I
But-
agree with that.
But I think it's the right line.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's right. This should be a Liverpool route.
They had a really rough week in Europe. Tyrone Mings made the most boneheaded mistake of all time. Gabriel did it last season for Arsenal, didn't get penalized, but Mings he picked up a ball off a goal kick that was passed forward to him and tried to send it back to the keeper to reset. That's a handball. Penalty. Bruges score. They win 1-0. There's issues in their camp with Jean Duran. Apparently, he's a big problem on the training ground. He's getting in fights with Emery. That's what I've been reading, and he's just like a head case. A lot of things going on there, so I think that line is very accurately set because on the other side of the table,
They're humming.
Liverpool are coming off a red-hot win, and they don't look like they're slowing down. So,
Yep.
You going Liverpool?
I got Liverpool too. I do feel like your first time in the Champions League, it just wears teams down. We saw that happen in Newcastle. I think it's going to happen to Villa this year, or it's already happening. So give me Liverpool on that one.
Rudy.
This is tricky because Unai Emery last year, everyone was just stroking him off, rightfully so. Like he completely turned that team around, and now everything looks like doom and gloom. They went on a fucking tear in September.
Yeah.
And they beat Bayern. They looked really good, and then all of a sudden they've lost 3 in a row. If they were playing anyone other than Liverpool, I'd say they'd right the ship. But the problem is that I think that's too big of a bull to wrestle in this situation.
In Anfield.
It's like, nah, dude. Even if like the bounce back component, I still don't think that's enough. And it's like it's got to be Liverpool at home.
Za.
I am going Aston Villa.
Woo!
Good evening.
500.
That's my former gaffer. I have family in that game too. I have my goalkeeper. That's my goalkeeper, Emmy. Emmy
he doesn't
was
claim you.
Yeah.
Emmy was
good evening.
No. He claims. Emmy. You forgot how he left. Emmy sent us a very, very nice message. It was because of that fucking Leno situation. That was actually sorry. Let me not stop. Drop. But yeah.
I forgot about that.
He sent you an actual message?
No, Arsenal fan.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So yeah. He sent me a
a DM?
literally a video message.
Handwritten
Like,
note,
thank you for going to war for me. Thank you for all the work that you do online. You are the greatest Arsenal fan on the planet. You defend the players. Your takes are always 1,000% accurate. And I was like,
And fair and objective.
And I was like, yeah, fair and objective down the middle. And I was like, Emmy, you know what? You deserve the Nobel Peace Prize too.
All right. Next game. United. Minus 260. Draw plus 425 against Leicester. Plus 600. Maresh.
I mean, we just coming off a red-hot win against the Greek team, PAOK, as I like to say.
I actually wanted to be the first to congratulate you.
Yeah, we won. Amad Diallo brace should have been 4-0 behind 2 extra penalties, but the ref didn't want to give them. If we want to give, you wait for refs are so hard. They always give penalties. They didn't today. So, 2-0 win. If I'll say this, if United win on Sunday, which they will because it's Leicester, we've already taken care of them at Old Trafford once last week. If I'm coming off 2 wins going into Monday and Arsenal are coming off 2 losses in a week, I pray for your little ass because I'm going to fucking torch you on Monday.
I thought he was going to say I'm going to fuck it.
Yeah. I thought I was like, all right, let's
I'm
get
not Zah, like on the live stream yesterday saying I'm going to stick it in your face.
Hey, I got a question for you, Maresh. Are you starting to get worried that you wasted your new manager bounce on the interim?
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, because we're going to get another one.
Yeah, you don't
He's
get
not
you
the
don't
same
you
bounce.
don't get
no.
don't get 2 new manager
it
bumps.
literally has
Don't, you
happened
get
for
one.
multiple teams. And it's not a new manager bounce. What we drew Chelsea. If we
That's a bounce, dude, from where you were. That's a bounce.
It's not really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Leicester plus 600. I think United gets shafted in this game.
Congratulations to DraftKings. You've just taken the unit off. You fucking egghead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just wait till I clip this game.
I'm not gonna bet on Leicester. So I'm not betting this
don't
game, but
believe
I think United at home, they're playing pretty well. Leicester's not good enough. Leicester doesn't have the horses. This is United for all their problems. They have spent a lot of money. They do have talented players. They have the more talented team. They're at home. They're gonna get.
What did Zah say? If there was a piece of shit on this table and you sprayed Gucci Chief on it after 5 seconds, it still smelled like shit?
Yeah.
There's still shit.
Yeah, but Leicester is.
We won in Europe this week. You can't say the same.
Yeah, Europa.
Leicester's.
Congrats.
You'll be there soon. The way you're
Congrats.
playing, buddy.
Congrats.
You better learn how to
Congrats.
speak it.
You'll be fucking relegated.
No, we won't.
Yeah, you will.
No, we won't.
All right. I'm going Leicester. Chief, you're going United.
Yep.
Rudy?
This is tricky because I would say 1,000 times out of 1,000, this is a game that United fuck up, but they're playing against Leicester,
Yeah.
which is just like such a dead dog.
I would love it if they fucked it up.
I know. I in terms of like betting, I like the 425 draw, just sort of to middle it.
Go for it, Za.
I think I'm gonna go. It just everything seems like United on this one, and I'm gonna go draw. I don't like this one though. I'm kind of with Chief. I don't think I'm gonna bet.
Za is bouncing around, ready
This is
to
the only
speak
thing that
about
brings him
this
joy,
game.
but I know he's a little sulky baby.
Nothing.
Go for it. Go for
I
it.
give fair objective takes. I think Manchester United's going to win.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know if that's good or bad for you, Marash.
It's because I was silent because I can't say anything. It hurts me to say. If you ask me who's going to win this game, it's Manchester United.
Wow. All right, so you just can't talk shit.
Until I take this fucking mask on my face. That's how I operate. We run an honest program here. Until this mask is off my face, that is when I can start puffing out my chest and start talking.
Damn.
I'll tell you what.
This
If
is
you guys
what-
throttle Chelsea, he will take that mask off so proudly. This
Yeah,
weekend,
as he should.
Brother.
Let's save this.
All right, let's save it. First game on Sunday, Nottingham Forest. Was that better?
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham.
Nottingham Forest
Yep.
against Newcastle.
Yep.
Nottingham plus 180.
Yep.
Draw plus 230. Newcastle, the road favorite.
Love it.
Disrespectful to those tricky trees.
Agreed. We've already played them at home once this year. As in the League Cup. We played a fucking B team. It was Joe Da Silva. It was all of the backups. We had a 18-year-old right back. It was all backups, and it was Forest dominated that game. It went to pens. We lost in pens. So I like Forest in this game. I don't think Isak is going to be able to get like our center backs are just too good. They're too good. They'll bottle him up, and I think Forest will have enough going forward, and I kind of like Forest and a clean sheet in this one.
Let me pick your brain on this because you know more Forest than anyone here. I looked at this game, and the first thing that popped in my head was under 2.5.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I like that. I think it's like Forest 1 or 2-0.
Okay. Wow, clean sheet.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Newcastle has played better. They did beat you guys, but it was off of like a perfect
The most
cross.
perfect
Yeah.
cross I've ever seen in my life.
So it is what it is. But I mean, Forest right now is sort of inevitable, and I think I'm leaning Forest, but I really do like the under. If there's one thing I can really be like, that's going to pop off, is the under. Yeah. Listen, dude, I
it's
can't
dead.
find a winner.
Dead.
So, yes, I'm going to steal the
into your
smart
trap,
guys.
take
picks.
over
Yeah.
your trap. That's what Rudy
He's
said.
like,
Yeah.
over my
Yeah.
trap.
Duh, dude. Before this podcast, I'll even come out and say it. I was going up to Chief. I went to Maresh. I was like, yo, what do you like? Like someone, please give me a fucking
something.
bone. Like, I can't, like, I've been watching City for so long. I don't even know what to make of any other teams. Like, I can't even judge these mid-table teams.
Why aren't they winning every game 4-0?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Yeah, just score more goals, assholes.
Yeah. Who else is going to score? I don't even know. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm admitting that I'm an idiot and I don't know. But, yeah, I still like – I'm leaning Forest in this one. And they do have a great defense, so.
Za.
Board draw. This is going to be a 0-0.
Wow. Love that. Maresh.
This one is like, you remember when the Knicks went on that run like a couple years ago and they won
Like Linsanity?
Yeah, no, after that they went on like 17 straight during COVID or something like that. And DraftKings, all these guys, they didn't know how to like set lines out, and they made it really easy to make money on the Knicks because they still faded them. So I think that's what we're kind of maybe running into. Here
Oh,
with
I know
Forest.
exactly what you're doing.
I had a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just bet the Knicks every night, and they won 17 straight. You just had to some balls. I think Forest is in that same position where you can make a lot of money just betting Forest week in, week out.
I saw that plus 180. I'm like, yup.
Why not?
I just couldn't believe you were underdogs.
Third in the table.
Stunning. That's just like
They
a
don't know how to-
reputation.
Like, if
thing.
you were plus 180 and Newcastle was plus 225, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But plus 180 underdog at home in your form is.
or even based on what they got last weekend. But it's in city ground. We're humming the things that we do well. Like, Chris Wood's not going to score forever,
Yes, he might.
but he might. But like, he's not like eventually he will hit a dry spell. It could start this week, but that defense is never going to hit a dry spell. So I don't.
You better knock on wood right now, brother.
Yeah, but it's just not. Like, that back four is incredible. So I do think they'll be able to limit Newcastle. We got enough to hit them on the break. I think we'll find a way to get a goal or two, and that'll be enough.
Fair enough. Maresh, you said Forest, right? Just making sure. All right, next game, this should be quick. Spurs at home against Ipswich. Spurs minus 390. Draw plus 550. Ipswich plus 850. I think we're all going Spurs here, right?
Yeah, we have to gas it. No, you're on Ipswich.
Shaking his head.
This is either this is going to be a draw, or I might even lean Ipswich.
They just lost to Galatasaray.
That's what
today.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I will say this: Premier League teams do struggle against the Turkish teams in Turkey.
You guys did, for sure.
When have you? I mean, have you played in Turkey?
Well, no, they're in the Europa League.
We're going to Turkey.
Well, Galatasaray was in the Champions League last year. So.
Oh, I don't know. We play against Real Madrid and like big teams. So.
Interesting. We'll see if you can say the same this year.
So everyone's got Spurs except for Za. That's not biased at all. Just
Nope.
fair and objective, as always.
I can see where Zod's coming from because like Spurs are the ultimate yo-yo.
Oh, Spursy.
No, I mean I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it just based off the plus 800. It's like may as well just like they're liable
sprinkle.
to like randomly like fuck up, and it's like if you throw a little bit of juice on it, it's plus 800. Like whatever.
This is prime Spursy territory right here.
It would line up with the 50-50. They win one, they lose one. They win one, they
Yeah.
lose one. So.
Right.
Actually, this would actually line up with a win if they lost midweek. So
Yeah. I think Spurs is just too much. Ipswich it's a nice story. They're going back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the main event. Chelsea at home against Arsenal. Chelsea plus 185. Draw plus 240. Arsenal, the team that has not won in their last 3 games, is a road favorite at plus 145. Insanity to me. I'll start with Chief.
Oh, I feel like you guys should have the floor. It's your team.
Yeah.
Lay it out.
I don't know why we are favorites in this game. It makes 0 sense. We can't score. We can't defend like we used to. And again, they set us as road favorites.
So
I'm thinking draw.
Okay.
I like what I've seen from this team so far, that they have given me no reason to pick them to win this game. Now, do I think they can win this game? Sure. But the way that they continuously fail to close out games even when they're up late worries me. And for that reason I'm taking the draw. Za.
whoa.
London Derby. Form goes out the window. We've been doing well against the top 6 people.
We have 2 draws.
I expect a victory.
We have 2 points.
We have been doing well against the big 6 people historically lately.
In general.
The backpedaling is crazy.
No, it's we've played 2, but we haven't even played Chelsea.
Oh wait, we beat Villa.
Looking
Forgot
back,
we beat Villa. Are they still top 4?
No.
No.
Okay.
the
There we go.
last couple
Future
seasons.
United.
The last couple seasons, top 6, we were good against them. I expect that to continue. I need to take this mask off my fucking face, so they better win, and that's what I expect. If I don't even want to think of the other outcome. They're gonna win because the Arsenal fans need them to win, and they're gonna do that for the fans.
What if
They better do it for their manager.
What if it's a 1-1 draw, but Saka gets the goals? The mask come off?
No.
No.
Wow. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed it, the stream yesterday, on camera, live, Za said, and I quote, "Saka sucks."
Listen to this paraphrasing.
No.
Oh, that's a direct
That's a quote. That's a quote.
We all were.
The stream stopped.
Sure.
We almost needed a dump button.
Context. Everything in life needs context.
What's the context here? That Saka can't score?
Watch the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
the
want
context is he sucks.
that. Yeah, that's a pretty objective statement from
No,
our
I-
objective and fair guy.
I'm very. It's
Objective and fair.
You think
No.
you said he should be scoring at a Ronaldo and Messi level?
that's the levels. That's the talent.
That's
level.
another quote, by the way.
right.
Direct quote.
Right.
That's his levels.
All right.
That's what I expect out of my guy.
I have draw. Za going Arsenal. Rudy.
I mean, I put Arsenal in the same sort of atmosphere as like you. I don't see you guys losing this many in a row, and I think that there's like a gut check moment where you're like, you guys are
Like,
For
look
real.
yourself in the mirror and figure
Yeah,
it out.
like there's like a certain sort of attitude and that comes to sports where like, and it's a derby, you throw everything out the window. I agree with Zaw on that.
Odegaard is back too.
I was gonna ask that. So he played 30 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, a solid 3 minutes.
But
yeah.
is he like starting?
I think he's going to start, and I think Rice is going to start. Although he has a broken toe, I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll start.
No.
Yeah, but I think the Odegaard thing
I'm
makes
sorry.
a big
I'm sorry. I
difference.
don't mean it. How the fuck? When and how did he break his toe?
You know, someone could have spiked him in practice.
They use
Okay.
their feet a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dumb. I should have said when did he break his toe.
Yeah.
You're right. I understand how. Okay.
Yeah. Odegaard being back, I think, does make a huge difference. Like, with him being out, you guys have fallen apart, similar to how we've fallen apart without Rodri and KDB. And Chelsea has not inspired any sort of confidence in me. Like, they pound shitty teams because they have so much talent, but against like real big boys, they look pretty thin.
Pause.
And they couldn't even beat up on United. So like,
Fair point.
Manage your bounce at Old Trafford. Come
yeah,
on.
you said that with your chest. And so
We also played well. We had
Yeah,
good
you did.
chances. So.
yeah, but that also they didn't play like you're not exactly world beaters. And so I think that Arsenal win this game. Like I really do. Like I don't see a world where they fuck this up, but I don't think that Chelsea has the gumption.
Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
See, you know, I
Here we go.
don't know if Odegaard's going to start. He played like
4
you saw,
minutes.
4 minutes, coming off a big injury out for that long. I don't know if he's going to play the full game. If
Probably
he does
not.
play,
Probably not.
he either comes in at halftime or like 60th minute, or he starts and plays till halftime. So you're not going to get a full shift out of him. You don't know what you're going to get out of him coming off injury. He's not going to be the same guy as before, or maybe he is. He'll pick it up, or
Or
he's
he
got a little bit of a lapse.
kind of walking into a team that he doesn't recognize anymore either.
Exactly.
So,
There's that unknown. He still can't score goals from like open play.
Yeah, but he sets the plays up.
We'll see.
He leads the team in chances created.
Again, we will see. I don't think it's going to be as clear to Arsenal. Like if Caicedo plays well in the middle of the park, I think it's going to be a tough day at the park. He's good, and he causes a lot of turnovers in an area of the park that you're not used to. Their defense is shit. Chelsea's defense is not good. I'll give you that. Neto will cause problems down the wing. He is fast. Sancho's not going to play because he's fat. And then who else we got? Palmer, it's a make or break game for him, right? He didn't show up.
Saka Palmer, this is like your
That's what I'm
Super
saying.
Bowl.
This is literally the game for him to cement himself. He couldn't do it in Manchester in front of his father, who's wearing a United shirt most likely. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So are you going Chelsea?
I'm going to go Chelsea because you're a dickhead. You went Leicester, so I got to go Chelsea.
Good, Chief.
I like a draw in this one. I just don't trust Arsenal. I don't really trust either.
Trust
of these
either of
teams.
them. That's why I said
So draw makes sense to me.
I love how people that are in 8th, 9th, 10th place, how confidently they talk about
I know it's
other teams,
disgusting, dude.
all because of a title they won 10 years ago. It is
Incredible. Gross.
By the way, another thing.
What do you mean? We won trophies more recently than Mickey Tets.
Even if Arsenal wins, if Cole Palmer scores in that game, this ain't coming off.
So if Arsenal wins 4-1 and Cole Palmer scores, you're wearing that?
I hope he bangs one from
So
like
don't
40.
do that to you.
If Arsenal wins and Cole Palmer scores and Saka doesn't score, this ain't coming off.
I would love nothing
Yes,
more than
it'll
an
come off-
Arsenal win and still have Jackson Michael on the show.
It will come off the next episode, but for the review episode for the Chelsea one, just because of Cole Palmer's goal, it won't come off.
The next episode is like in around that Forest game. I don't know if that mask is coming.
Oh, it's definitely coming off then.
okay.
Oh, all right. All right.
It's going to be a fun 2 weeks.
All right.
Forest, I'm not even worried about.
Okay.
Wow. All right,
But
Za, don't give them.
you don't have to clip it yet, but mark
Forest, I'm not even.
mark it.
I'm not
Put
even.
the
You know what? I'll give you
Okay.
more. I'll give you more. Forest, I'm not even thinking about.
Why? Because they're too
Not
far
even
above you?
worried. Not even
I
thinking.
tell you,
No, I see them.
I
see
said
them
it in the
coming. I
group
look at the
chat
fixtures.
earlier. I'm the least of your worries going forward. If they go to back-to-back wins and the second one's against you and now they're in second place, I pray for you.
God help
I
you.
just.
God help
God
this show.
help you.
I was looking at the fixtures coming up. You know when they do the whole after you lose, they're like, "Oh, Arsenal's next 5 games." I saw Forest pop on there. I put down the W.
I don't like that. I don't like
it. You are living dangerously,
Yeah,
my
because,
friend. It's not like we already beat Liverpool away, who's way better than you. We have a draw against Chelsea away. We have a draw against Brighton away.
Way better than us. We almost fucking killed Liverpool.
Oh, but you did.
Almost fucking
Almost.
killed
You guys
Liverpool.
They beat them
almost
at
succeed.
Anfield,
Did
and
they
we
win?
almost
Did they
won
win?
at home.
Did they win?
Oh, but they're top of
Did they win?
top of the table.
Top of the table, top of Champions League too.
You sit this one out. You're 10th. You're not even top 4. You can't talk.
Oh, I can talk because my team won
mute
today.
his mic.
He's the one in
Mute
control.
his mic.
Mute
his
I
mic.
can't.
Mute your own. Have some fucking integrity. Mute your own mic.
Don't look at me. He's on the ones and
because of the way
twos.
that-
Oh, hey, come on over. Come on over. What do you got to
10
say?
years
The
ago.
way that
When
you
he's eight.
talk, the way that
When he's
you
eight.
talk,
Brother,
and the way that
I am
you
competing.
are so soft.
I
that
am
you
competing.
Can't even come on
I am
camera.
competing.
Didn't want to show up to record a
I am
show.
competing.
Wanted to leave a stream when your team.
We
loses.
might
Be a
have to
fucking man.
sew that mask into your head after that Forest game.
People with
dude.
no
Yeah,
integrity.
man.
They have no integrity in life. Their team is doing shit, and he's the loudest one to talk shit about other teams that are ahead of him.
Because I'm just taking up after
Have
you,
some
my boy.
integrity.
You taught me that. You gave me the script.
You
I gave
just
you the
said,
script. Brother, I am
Talk-
4th. You are 8th.
you're fifth. You were talking about shit. You're like, oh, he's talking about shit about teams that are ahead of him. You just talk shit about Forest. We're ahead of you.
I just said W.
And we got 2 Champions League trophies. You got 0. Your club stinks.
I just said we'll beat. I just said we'll beat Forest, and then Mr. Man over there.
You said I'm not even worried about Forest. I already marked
this, Arsenal
Alright.
that, Arsenal this, Arsenal that.
in the middle of your losing streak. You looked at the schedule and
Forest,
marked the
I'm not
schedule with
worried
a
about.
W next to Forest, like we don't count.
Call on me, Chief.
I'm not.
Smokes.
Zoff, you're so confident that we're going to beat Forest.
I won't
Bet
be set up by
Chief
Mickey
one
Smokes.
dreadlock.
I won't be set up by. No.
One dreadlock.
I don't want
No,
one
no,
of his
no,
dreadlocks.
I do.
Nobody wants that.
This guy wants a lock
Dreadlock,
to your
dreadlock.
hair.
I can't. I gotta save the dreadlock.
No, I think we're gonna be sewing that
Dreadlock is
mask
title.
into your head.
Let's save that for that
Gridlock
show.
is
I can't wait for that
Fuck,
show.
I got fired up
It's
now.
going to be a banger. Let's get into the Golden Boot, something Chief's good at. You're 6-2 on the year. You missed your last one. How are you going to get back on track?
I was thinking about picking Bukayo Saka.
No, you're not.
I was thinking about it. But I'm going a different direction now because
Go on ahead and pick someone on Chelsea, you prick.
No, I'm taking Mo Salah.
Oh, that's who I was going to take. All right. I mean, I still might take him. Maresh, you're 4-4. What do you got?
I was also going to go Salah, but I will pivot and I will go Semenyo.
I like
He's
that.
good.
He is very good. All right, I'm going to go with Salah. I know Chief took it. I don't care. I'm going to ride it. Salah, anytime goal scorer. Za, you're 4-5. What do you got?
Alex Iwobi. Because
Okay.
I've already picked Nketiah.
All right, Rudy. 1-7, Rudy, by the way. You have missed your last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
Dundas.
And then on that list is Alexander Isak, Erling Haaland, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka.
Yes,
Mo
read
Salah.
through the whole list. Salah, loser. The only person that got you was Luis Diaz.
Yeah.
Saka, Haaland, Palmer.
Kulusevski.
Thank you. And Mateta. You mushed all of them into the grave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whose day are you ruining this weekend?
Well, we always wonder like when the drought's gonna come,
Take him, Buemo.
and
Take him, Buemo.
and I want to get one right. I don't know what to do.
He can't mush you. He's already taken it.
I think he's going to go with Chris
And
Wood.
I want you to read the name on that piece of paper.
He hasn't taken Chris Wood.
Oh, no. What a dickhead.
Who did he pick?
He
Chris
took
Wood.
Chris Wood. R.I.P.
And I don't want to mush him. Like
Sounds like it's a Callum Hudson-Odoi day on Sunday, boys.
Yeah.
Alanga finds his form.
yeah. Alanga
Rudy
buries one.
accidentally plays Alanga into form.
Yeah.
He had his best game of the year last week too, so he's starting to get a little bit.
But I truly like no troll shit. I'm actually like believe in this. Like I think I liked Forest.
Yeah.
And like I think that they're gonna win. And so like Chris Wood, no one covers him, even though he's a fucking tree.
And he is the penalty taker for Forest now.
That's what I'm praying for. I just need. Please.
Need something.
Just give me a penalty, dude. Like
go to old reliable.
Yeah, I need a tune-up game. Like, just give me an easy one. I don't know. I can't get the.
Yeah, you got to see the ball go in.
Got to see the ball go in.
Yeah.
All right, time for the official picks of the week, and I just want to make an announcement due to alphabetical order. Rudy is no longer in dead last. Za, you are dead last, 3-6.
Oh, really?
What do you like this week?
Arsenal money line.
Wow.
Plus 145.
Okay, Rudy, what do you got?
I gotta defend the Alamo here. I don't even care what else was on the board. I don't care what other lines look great. City don't lose 4 in a row.
The two worst bettors on this panel are picking their favorite team.
Yep.
Do as you wish.
And
Maresh.
it's you never get MC 130.
No, you don't.
You do not get.
That's actually a bar right
You
there.
do not get MC 130 every day. So far be it from me not to ride with my boys and take that MC 130. We ain't losing 4 in a row. I will put my
Big
nuts
man
on the
ting.
line. Yeah, MC 130.
You putting your nuts on the line isn't saying much, by the way.
No, it's
Your
not.
record.
I know.
Like, if anything, it's a bad thing.
I'm
that
just
you're
sort of
willing
like
to do that.
trying to like enjoy this like underdog thing, even though it's not the case whatsoever. So I'm just trying to enjoy it. But yeah, you're right.
Maresh.
I am going to go with the draw in the Wolves Southampton game.
Okay.
Plus 275. I think there's value there.
Definitely.
So
Chief.
I'm taking Forest. The only reservation I have in this game is
Everyone's just picking.
everyone's a homer this
is Anthony Taylor is the ref. And Anthony Taylor, like, this is the guy Marinakis he hates. He kicked the TV against Fulham. I think that was an Anthony Taylor game. He got suspended. Anthony Taylor hates Forest.
What? I need a pen, dude.
Hates Forest. But maybe he'll try to correct that narrative because it is out there. Like, when they announced that he was the ref, it was like the internet, Forest Twitter, like exploded. Like, how dare the Premier League put him in this game? Like, this is bullshit. Maybe Anthony Taylor's like, I gotta cool it. So maybe he gives us a pen.
I want to hit one.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I just want to hit.
Hey, I think you'll get it.
So I'm just pure honesty. I really want to hit one.
Yeah, I think you're all right. Yeah.
Moment you've all been waiting for. And Maresh, this is actually a surprise to you because I'm switching it. I hope this parlay loses. I really hope it loses. Liverpool, Tottenham both to win parlay is minus 120. That's my official pick for the week.
Okay.
I know it's not what you're supposed to do as an Arsenal fan, but when it comes to picks, I'm here to make money. And hopefully they lose and I lose my money, but I don't think that's going to happen. So Liverpool, Tottenham, parlay, minus 120. All right, those are the picks for this week. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Let us know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Hey, call in and leave a chirp after Arsenal lose.
Yes.
After Arsenal lose, leave a chirp in the hotline for Zell.
Well, not if Arsenal loses, but we will have voicemail lines set up. Call in, drop your takes. Even in the comments, drop takes. We'll read them. Tweet at us, DM us, call in, do whatever. We want to get some of your guys' takes on the recap episode on Monday.
If you think you're gonna get me to sit here and listen to callers talk shit, you guys clearly don't know who the fuck I am.
How can it be worse than what you do with the other 4 guys in the room?
You have no clue. If these guys think I'm like their puppet that they tell do this, do that.
They
That's why
can't-
I
they
ain't
can't-
listening to no phone calls if Arsenal lose.
They can't send you a cherry pie over a voicemail. It's not going to be worse than what Maresh does to you every weweek.
If Arsenal loses this game, I might not even show up. Let alone the other ones. I was actually just doing it. I was like, all right, I'll show.
We're gonna have to get like
actual war.
We're gonna have.
I might not actually show up. This one ruins my actual life. This is a London derby. I might not show up to the episode.
Let's get his mannequin just in case.
Yes.
Should be easy to find.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.